I'm Aaron Cole. We are opening today with a massive shift in the global risk landscape. For the second year in a row, G7 nations have officially ranked cyber attacks as their #1 national security concern. Joining us today is Chad Thompson, who brings a systems-level perspective on AI and security, blending technical depth with insights from engineering and music production. Chad, great to have you.
I'm Lauren Mitchell. It really is a watershed moment, Aaron. According to the Munich Security Index released at the Munich Security Conference, cyber threats have completely displaced economic and financial crises as the primary concern. Germany, the UK, and Japan are leading the sentiment, with up to 75% of respondents identifying cyber risk as their most serious national vulnerability.
The urgency isn't just theoretical, Lauren. We're seeing it on the front lines. On Friday, Google was forced to release emergency updates for the first Chrome Zero Day of 2026. This high-severity flaw, CVE 2026-2441, is a use-after-free bug in CSS that's already being exploited in the wild. If you're running Chrome or any Chromium browser like Edge or Brave, you need to relaunch and update immediately.
And it's not just browsers. BeyondTrust also issued a warning this week about a critical pre-authentication RCE flaw in the remote support and privileged remote access software. Tracked as CVE 2026-1731, this vulnerability allows unauthenticated attackers to execute commands just by sending a crafted request. With over 8,500 on-prem deployments potentially exposed, the risk of system compromise is incredibly high.
It's a classic engineering problem of trusted access points being turned into entry points. What's striking here, Aaron, is the human element behind these exploits. Look at the L3 Harris case from last week. A former general manager of their cyber subsidiary, Peter Williams, was just detailed in a DOJ filing for selling 8 zero-day kits to a Russian broker. That's a $35 million loss to his employer, but the damage to national security is immeasurable.
That's notable. That betrayal of trust by Williams underscores why the G7 is so rattled. These tools were used by Russian clients against both civilian and military targets. Meanwhile, the technology we're relying on to defend these networks, specifically AI, might be hitting a ceiling.
Exactly, Aaron. New research released today suggests we're facing an AI security plateau. While models like Claude and Gemini are getting better at generating functional code, they only produce secure code about 55% of the time. We're seeing detectable OWASP vulnerabilities in nearly half of all AI-generated tasks. Even with scaling, that security needle isn't moving as fast as the functionality.
That's the vibe coding trap, Lauren. From a systems perspective, if we don't explicitly teach models to reason about security trade-offs, they'll keep pulling insecure patterns from their training data. We're seeing this play out with the new Rusty Rocket malware integrated into WorldLeaks ransomware. It uses pre-encrypted configurations to bypass traditional defenses. If our AI defenders are stuck at a 55% success rate, these sophisticated payloads will keep finding gaps.
We've covered a lot of ground today, from global risk shifts to the granular flaws in our browsers and defense contractors. It's clear that the top concern ranking from the G7 isn't an overstatement. It's a reflection of a high-velocity threat environment that shows no signs of slowing down in 2026.
I'm Lauren Mitchell. Stay updated, patch your systems, and we'll see you in the next briefing.
And I'm Aaron Cole. For more analysis, check out pci.neuralnewscast.com. Thanks for listening to Prime Cyber Insights. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.